Okay, so today we will test this Kingbolen ediag Elite. I did review for this scanner already, but it was kind of short review, and now I want to test it out on this Touareg because it is old car, lot of control modules, so this is hard test for diagnostic devices, and this will show if this scanner is good or not. Hopefully we will be able to scan all modules, read data in every module, do some bidirectional testing and everything it is supposed to do. And let's plug it inside. Let's go to diagnostics. We can try doing wind scan. Yes. First it will download auto search software and then it will try detecting VIN for this Touareg. Now it is old car, but some scanners, I think X2A30M was able to detect that it is Volkswagen Touareg, so VIN scan possibly can work here. I think the automatic detection will not work with Kingbolen, because I already tried MuCar scanner, also one ThinCar scanner, and they weren't able to detect it. And I think Kingbolen shares software with MuCar and ThinCar, so but let's try it anyway. Okay, it was able to detect it, so auto scan is working as well. And now it detected that it is Volkswagen, but now it wants to download Volkswagen software, even though I updated it before. But whatever, this is just small update, it will be quick. Okay, done. Now we should get inside. Yes, okay, and we will try doing this status report. So this will scan every control module in this car, and it will probably take some time. For this Touareg, most of scanners take at least 5 minutes, even tablet scan tools, so it might take a while. I have literally tested hundreds of different OBD2 scanners, and I run the best OBD2 scanner website. There you can find best OBD2 scanners for literally every category. You can see real procedures done with the scanner, you can see scanner reviews. Anything related to OBD2 scanners you can find at my website iamcarhacker.com, and even download free PDF guides like this. Okay, we have over 50% scanned, but right now I see it is normal for this Touareg to take long time to scan, but now I see that we have, check this out, battery voltage, we have less than 10 volts. I was testing a bunch of scanners today and I already used all of my battery, so I think it will not be able to finish. Yeah, because voltage is dropping really fast. Okay, I have to charge my battery first and then we will do it one more time. Okay, now we have at least the 12 volts for now. So let's do one more scan. Okay, so we have finished our scan. Took a long time, so battery charger didn't help that much. Usually this Touareg is done in like 5 or 7 minutes, so this is definitely longer, but at least I can already see it was able to scan all modules I have. So we can do this report to quickly check fault codes. 22 fault codes. So this is list of every fault, and we can open every module. There is even this thing GBT. So if you're not sure what some fault code means, you can just use this AI. Okay, and now it gave me this full description. And also diagnostic steps. This particular code actually might be on because of my battery charger, because it says I have power with ignition off, so that could be a result of using charger as well. But if you're not sure what some fault code means, this built-in AI will help you understand, and also it will give you some diagnostic steps to start with, which is pretty cool. And then, like with similar scanners of this type, you can of course generate PDF report and then send it. But right now let's enter some single module and we will check what we are able to do inside module. For example, Viper electronics. So this old car has control module for windshield wiper. That is crazy. And then we have to wait 15 minutes to scan whole car. Okay, so this is standard options. We don't have coding in this scanner, so in every module we will be able to do information about control module. We have two options for that, to see some information about this module. Then we can read codes in single system. There isn't any fault, so also I have nothing to clear. We can check live data. Let's just select all. So that's it. And we can also try bidirectional tests. If bidirectional tests works like they should. Actuation test. Wait, should I press this? Next. It definitely does something, but this bidirectional test is apparently not for running my Vipers. It is for something else, not sure what. Let's just go into a different system. We can do, for example, instrument cluster. Okay, this is information about module. Here we also have some fault code. So if you have fault code, you can read it out in single systems as well. And if there is some freeze frame, you can check it, but there isn't any for this fault code. And then also, here we don't have ThinkGBT, but here we have Google search. So if you want to know more about some fault code, just hit search and you will go straight to Google. But back to these bidirectional tests, we should have here option to do sequence and test everything in our instrument cluster. Now it is testing the oil gauge. I will hit next and we can go over everything there is to test. So tachometer or RPM meter. Next we have temperature, fuel, speedometer, battery voltage, test display, seatbelt warning, glow plug warning, parking brake warning. Now some gong that doesn't work. I think I don't have it here. And buzzer chime doesn't work as well. And that's it. So even though this car is kind of hard to scan and work with for a lot of diagnostic devices, Kingbolen ediag Elite looks solid. It is not the fastest scanner, but it does everything you need to. It will not do it the quickest, but at least it will do it. And this isn't expensive scanner, this is like $80 I think. So pretty good that we can control every control module, go inside every module, read data and codes in every module, do some bidirectional testing and even use service resets. But also one thing I want to show you is this OBD. So sometimes you might have trouble connecting through this full system diagnostics, or if you want to go inside engine only and read some basic engine codes, reset your check engine light. This is also solid option OBD functions, and these are standardized protocols, so this will work on every car with OBD2. Okay, so we are inside. Already we can see 4 fault codes, and then we have 2 readiness monitor completed, 0 not completed, and 9 not supported. And it can pull out 12 live data parameters. Ignition spark, not sure about that. This is diesel engine, but whatever. Let's go inside. And now inside you can check readiness. So you can see this is very quick. You don't have to choose vehicle, you don't have to use auto scan. It is very simple to connect through global OBD. So this is my readiness monitors. Then we can check live data. Not much to watch with engine not running, but here you can select what you want to watch, and then also you can do graphs. So even in this basic OBD you can do live data graphs. And then you can clear faults and use some other of these global OBD systems. But mostly how I use global OBD, either for check engine light, just quickly check code and erase, or then to watch live data if I want to watch not on this car but on gasoline cars, if I want to watch especially oxygen sensors or fuel trims, it is easier to do it in this global OBD. Easier and faster. I mean, scanner is a little bit slow, but it is functioning well, so I am pleased with this one. I rather wait 2 extra minutes to scan and I have list of real fault codes than have it scanned quickly like with some other scanners. Like I tried Convey K-Diag, which is cheaper than this. It is like very cheap, it is like $25 or $30, but it would give me a list of these random fault codes. It couldn't scan all modules, but it scanned it quicker. So here it maybe take a little bit longer, but it will still do very good job. Also you have these maintenance functions, 15 service resets, at least basic of service resets. You can code your injectors, gearbox, battery, EGR. This will cover most of what you need as DIY mechanic. I have literally tested hundreds of different OBD2 scanners and I run the best OBD2 scanner website. There you can find best OBD2 scanners for literally every category. You can see real procedures done with the scanner, you can see scanner reviews. Anything related to OBD2 scanners you can find at my website iamcarhacker.com. and even download free PDF guides like this.